Hey, thanks for stopping by. All right, let's get straight down to business here. I know y'all don't want to waste no time, and in this fast paced world, we want everything that's microwavable. I'm no different. Tony and I have been getting a lot of social media and requests, as well as the people on the street says, "Oh my gosh, you look so good. You've lost so much weight." Thank you. We appreciate that. Then people start asking us how, and bits and pieces. We would say, "Oh, well, we're doing this or we're doing that." I think all of us, if we looked in that rearview mirror of our life, we would actually find a place where everything started going downhill, the proverbial in the commode. I'm no different, and I'm sure you're no different. A lot of women, and men too, we get up in the mornings, we get ready for work, we get the kids off to school, we get the husband or the wife off to school, we get ourselves ready for work, we run to the job. Oh, and here's hoping that the kids don't call and say, "I forgot my homework," or "I need lunch money," or the boss calls and says, "Oh, by the way, sweetheart, I've invited the boss over for supper tonight." And you know right there you've got laundry strung all over the house, and there ain't a thing in the ice box to fix. Stress. That's what I'm trying to get here. Stress. Did anybody ever tell you that stressed spelled backwards is desserts? I thought that was the coolest thing that I ever heard when I learned that. Anyway, back to my story. I heard a lady preacher one time say the battlefield is in the mind. Put a lot of thought to that. And you know what? She hit the nail on the head. It is. A lot of times, I would reach for comfort food. If you go through a situation in your life, maybe a trauma, maybe a loss, maybe an ending of a relationship. Yeah, it can cause you to eat things that maybe you wouldn't otherwise reach for to eat, and it's got to have something to fill that void. What I would like to suggest is a journey. Now, this is what I suggest to you. To start with, I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping here. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a registered physical therapist. I'm not any of that. I'm Donna. And I can only tell you what I've done and what I'm doing. To start out with, I stand 5'9". I guess I got my height after my daddy. Weighed 242 pounds. Wore a size 36 waist in men's jeans. Forget going to the women's section. Donna didn't go there. Donna went to the men's section. 36 waist jeans. Now I have worked my way down to 11 12s in a girl's jean. First time in my life I wore girl's jeans. Pretty stinking proud of it too, I don't mind telling you. But how did I get there? There was no, somebody said on social media, "Oh, I'll do it as long as it's not any yucky green stuff you have to drink." Well, it's none of that. And you know what? We didn't get this way overnight, so you're not going to get out of this overnight. But I will tell you something that my daddy always taught me. You will get out of it what you put into it. So, with that being said, if you're really, really serious about this, then I invite you to go on a journey with me. I'm going to be accountable to you. You can be accountable to me. If you want to weigh yourself, if you want to say, "You know what, there's this favorite pair of jeans I hadn't been able to get into in years," that's your goal. Set you a realistic goal. Number one, many times we go after what the world says. "Oh, Lord Eller, if you're not a size 0, then you ain't nothing." Well, I'm telling you what, I'm going for a strapping woman here now. So I don't buy into that size 0. I'm sorry, that is just not me. Do we sweat a lot? Yeah, we do. Do I walk a lot? I try. Sometimes I have trouble with the knee, but I still try to walk. If you want to go on this journey with me, I invite you. And you only need 2 things to start with. You need a notebook and you need a pen. challenge you to a 30-day journey. I invite you to go on a 30-day journey with me. I'm going to go week by week. It came on one day at a time. We're going to take it off one day at a time. And don't sit there and tell me you can't do it, because I know you can. I'm living proof you can. I'm sorry, but I can't walk. I can't get up and walk. You know what? There's another way to skin that cat, my friend. Get you somebody to find you a tricycle, turn it upside down and sit it right in front of you, and you can do this. If you can't get out and walk, you can do this. Anything to move your legs. Week number 1, get you a tablet. You can use scratch paper. You can use your phone and do notes. I like to put it where I can go back and read it. I guess I'm old school when it comes to that. Day number 1. Remember, this is a 30-day challenge. Let's forget the word challenge. It's a 30-day adventure. We're going on an adventure. I'm going, and I'm inviting you to come along with me. Week number 1. Water is very important. So, with that being said, week number 1, no soft drinks of any description. None. Strive for 8 glasses of water a day. Now, I'm cutting this and I'm breaking it down simple. This is what I did. 8 glasses of water a day. When you get at home at night, or maybe you don't work through the day, maybe you have the hardest job in the world, and that's a stay-at-home mom. Day number 1, write down how many glasses you drank. If you don't get all 8 glasses in, don't get wrapped around the axle. Just say, you know what, I'm going to strive better for day number 2. So we're going to go 30 days, but this is week number 1, the first 7 days. No soft drinks. Try to get to 8 glasses of water. Now, I know when I do that, I get up at all hours of the night and have to go pee. So you may want to try to get your 8 glasses of water in before 6 or 7 o'clock at night. Just a suggestion, and I'm speaking from experience. You may ask, isn't there a pill or something I can take? No, that's not how we put it on. So we're going to take it off the way that is healthier for us, and more importantly, the way that it will stay off. That's the goal, is it not? Not a yo-yo thing. This really is not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. And we're starting with it right here. Because there's one other thing that you've got to write on your paper or put in your notes somewhere. Day number 1, these first 7 days, I drank ever how many glasses of water. And then write down something that you like about yourself, something you would like to change about yourself. It don't have to be 14 paragraphs. It can be 1 word, 1 sentence, several. It don't, whatever speaks to you, that's what it needs to be. You may say, of all days to post this on Valentine's Day? I got to thinking about that. What better day to start it than on a day that typically for all of us is the day of love? So do yourself a favor and learn to love yourself. That's where I had to start with. I had to learn to love myself, because I'd been through a lot of things and still trying to get out the other side of them that really knocked me down, kind of knocked the wind out of my sails. And not trying to push religion down nobody's throat. I respect anybody's religious beliefs. I can only tell you for me. I got knocked down. And I mean, I got gut punched. And I was down on the floor. And I had my head down. And I was crying. I'm not going to lie to you, I was crying. And it's like I heard this little voice inside of my head like, ha, got you now, I've got you knocked down, got you now. You're nothing but a loser. Well, let me tell you what. I may have had my head down, and yes, I was crying, but the end of what I was saying was amen. And I stood up, I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, I wiped my tears off, And I got back in the game because just like my daddy told me, he said, it ain't over. Get back in there. Get in there and fight like a girl. Hey, H.D. Snow didn't raise no fool. I'm back in there and I'm fighting. And I'm saying, I'm going to live life. You may have saw my post where it was a funny post, okay? I was playing on my mandolin, having a really good time. I have decided to live life and to make memories, whether it's with family and friends. So on this journey, I'm inviting you as a friend to come along. And let's see if we can get week 1 under our belts. And then I promise you, I've already got week 2, week 3, and week 4 planned out. Let's see where we're all at the end of this first 30-day adventure. We may go on another adventure, who knows? But I invite you to come along. I invite you to believe in yourself, actually love yourself, start putting yourself first in some things. And hey, it's Valentine's Day. You should love yourself first. All right, so I'm going to talk to you in about another week. You're going to get out of it what you put in it, my friend. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.